Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. A little veg update for you. I just passed the 22,000 mile mark on veg oil, and half of that's on the 2-tank system now, and it's working great. I returned the diesel tank back to its original configuration with the Ford frame-mounted fuel conditioner filter system, and I've modified that slightly in order for that to work with the veg 2-tank system. But all the snags are worked out, and it's working perfect. So happy times. I'm just out collecting oil, so I thought I'd give you an update. I think it's going to warm up soon. It's still snowing slightly, but they keep promising better weather. It just doesn't happen. So it's a bit of a pain collecting oil in this cold weather. This isn't bad. I've actually collected right down to -20, and I can still pump the oil, so really good. Anyway, we'll collect some oil, take you out to the shop, fill the truck up. Saturdays are my collection days, and fill the truck up day. And I'll show you the fuel or the veg oil as I fill up. I'll soon be making biodiesel. I've made the processor, and it's just a homemade system. I've collected ideas off the internet and made a system. So I'll soon be running the diesel tank for starting and stopping on biodiesel. So this is the biodiesel contraption I made, and I'll do a video on that, separate video. That's pretty cool. That'll drop my fuel costs right down to half of what they are now. So I burn about 20 to 25 liters, sorry, 20 to 25 gallons a month of diesel. I know it's nothing, but every little bit counts. I've decided, after my wife got the Tesla, to get off of diesel fuel. So this is my contraption. I showed you guys on previous videos, but for those of you that are new to the channel, this is how I pick up the oil. 12-volt battery, 24-volt scooter motor on a small block Chevy oil pump, and crude filtering system. Just old hydraulic filters. And this is my new restaurant I'm picking up at. The oil is actually really clean, so there you have it. All right, guys, we're back at the shop, and we're going to unload this oil into my drums here. So this is the oil I just collected from the 3 restaurants. So this is my pre-settling stage, and then the oil gets pumped here at about 5 to 6 psi to my final settling system here. And it's a pretty passive system. I don't do any work on it other than drain them once a week. 4 liters from each tap goes into my tank. So that's about the rate I filter it at. And it produces dry and clean veg oil. This is what I use to collect the unwanted oil in the bottom of the tank. I drain out about a few liters a week. It gets poured into my furnace tank. That's 160 gallons. And then I burn it in my old oil burner stove. And it burns it happily. That's burning veg oil. So essentially a closed system. Any waste gets burned in this stove, and then I'll run this on diesel and biodiesel. This is just a supplementary heater. 8 kilowatt Chinese diesel heater I've been running for 2 years. And I didn't dream this up overnight. It took many hours of research and trial and error to get it like this. But so far for the veg system, I've got it dialed in. I've had no issues whatsoever. So this drum's almost full. I use about 25 to 30 gallons a week in my truck, so I pretty much collect 25 to 30 gallons a week. There, I'll shut that off. So it's a pretty messy system. I mean, you can make a mess real quick if you're not careful. So yeah, really happy with this. It works perfect. No centrifuge, no filtering. The final filtering is here, and because it's cold out, I've got it reduced down to a 25 micron filter. But when it warms up a little bit, I'll put back the 10 and the 2 micron filter, and it'll pump a lot better. So I did a whole video on this setup, but this is the heated tank, 20 gallons, and it draws fuel through this hose from the 50-gallon tank. And I ran the 50-gallon tank dry, and then I'm into the reserve capacity in this tank. So I fill this truck up every 2 weeks. I use about 70 gallons every 2 weeks. 60 gallons or so, maybe 60, 70 gallons. And this oil is coming out of my settled 320 gallon tank. And like I said, the diesel tank is still the diesel tank. I'm going to start and stop on that and fill it up every 2 to 3 weeks. You see the vapor coming off. It's still hot in here. All right, and it's full. There we go. So there's no pumps on this either. I had a pump and I eliminated it. So it's a sealed system. And as long as there's fuel in here, when this volume of this tank drops, it creates a vacuum. It pulls fuel through this half-inch line. And that's how that works. So that's about it, guys. That's the update on my my veg system. Again, thanks for checking in, and we'll catch you on the next video. Take care.